Welcome back. Last time we encountered 3 folks, crystals, chimes, what do you want to call them, and we helped one of them become someone else, something else I suppose, and through that we gained the, promise that our climber that we're going to climb the spindle with is going to get power from a distance. It's a safe power source. We completed that quest. We also got some other things along the way. We acquired the crystalline halo from Tao. Can you tell this recording is like a week later after I've been busy with all sorts of other things? Sorry about that. I know when you are binge watching a series, especially if the episodes come out one day after the next one, it can be a bit jarring when the people playing actually just straight up forget what happens literally 5 minutes ago for you. So yeah, sorry about that. Anyways, we got the crystalline halo, which grants us the ability telepathy, so we can issue commands to our friends now at any distance, as well as no in-game delay. I actually have no idea how long it functionally takes for the game to process a command, or at least in-game time-wise, but, you know, that's how it is. We also got some Kaleidosera crackers, and these have really good resistances, and we basically just very friendly, or well, we very nicely asked the person whether we could have them, and we gave them a bunch of water for it, and gained a bunch of reputation with the Seekers of the Sightless Way. So that's kind of how we got these boots, at least that's my headcanon for it. And we also, completed most of the requirements for us building a golem. So, this time, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and deliver all of the items we have so far and see what kind of golem we can build with this. I think Baratham is just about to go to bed here, based on where he's walking. Although his houseplant appears to be in the way for some reason. I don't actually know. Have we ever talked with the houseplant? Thip, thip, thip. But it can't be. Even more curiously, the mumbling across the numerous H's, characteristics of each note being given. In plate G, we have chance to study it first. This thing just basically is a random text generator. Which is, you know, something. Here we have the amount of scrap and clay. We can interface with it, and this is how we deliver the various bits and pieces. So, Bardo, what do we bring? Let's actually grab both of these bits. The bloodstained left forefoot, and the deep slumberling's right forefoot. The deep slumberling was the one that I said that we're gonna use because that's the first thing we, got from an enemy that Bardo dismembered, but I actually curious whether extra dimensional stuff might have different effects, so let's see. I think it is choose a body for this one. Oh no, choose a body is one of our companions. So this makes a Snapjaw Golem, which I believe just gives it the ability to smell. I think that's the innate ability. I have absolutely no idea what human golem does. But what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to roll a 3-sided dice, or actually 6-sided dice. 1 is going to be 2, 2 is Bardo, 3 is Ubu. So we're going to have Bardo. We rolled a 2. So, Bardo, you're gonna be the body of the golem, which, once again, does not consume the companion, which is an important thing to note. Choose a catalyst. So we can choose any of these that we want. 2 golems, each with 1/3 HP if we use cloning draft. That sounds fascinating. We could also use Cider for +10 quickness and confusion at level 5, immune to confusion with confusion at level 10 with wine, honey for regeneration at level 5, and melee attacks cause enemies to get stuck, oil, immunity to slipping, and 60% heat damage dealt, plus 60%, so if you use heat damage in some capacity, or lava, absolute resistance against lava, and plus 60% heat damage dealt. And water, just 30% extra hit points. So if we ever lose our golem, we were instructed that we will be able to reclaim it if necessary or desirable. So, Also, in case you're curious, the golem will functionally be just a companion. However, a companion that works at half capacity unless we pilot it ourselves, because it will have 50% quickness. So, which one of these should I choose? I'm actually kind of tempted to see how it shapes up to using 2 golems, each one with 1/3 HP. But I'm not sure how great that's gonna be, realistically. But then again, it could be fun, theoretically. I have absolutely no idea how that's gonna work in the end game. I'm gonna do it. Let's use cloning draft, because I'm just curious. Choose an Atmos. Atmos, we use the extra dimensional piece. Carapace at level 15. Or 2 harder at level 6. 2 harder gives us extra toughness, meaning extra HP. Carapace at level 15 actually sounds really great to me. Or Space-Time Vortex at level 20. That one sounds less useful. Let's choose the extra dimensional piece, just because the chance of getting a Carapace sounds like a great one to me. Because equipping golems is going to be rather difficult, because, well, as it will be explained, they can only equip gigantic items, and I don't have any. So, having just natural defense with a turtle shell honestly sounds pretty useful. Choose an armament. We have nothing that meets the requirement. Okay. Oh yeah, right, that's the Cedachrome weapon. I'll get to that. Choose an incantation, and there are a lot of these. No. I think it would make the most sense to choose something where we find Bardo, because Bardo is the guy that he's the stand-in for the body, but it doesn't seem like there is anything relating to Bardo here. Maybe higher up. At free. Lots of random legendary names. I mean, I could also just pick something based on the benefit we get out of it. Right? Maybe Uber makes the most sense because it's a snapshot anyways. So there's a bunch of extra quickness when you're unpaired with the golem, which means it works at like 65% efficiency instead of 50%, which, you know, is not terrible. Plus 10 ego for extra, well, ego damage. Extra movement speed, quickness, 6 attribute points. Let's see, Ubu would give us 15 quickness when you're unpaired with the golem. Or 100 movement speed for this one. Let me briefly check through. Be right back to see whether there's anything interesting. Alrighty, there seems to be just kind of generally a few interesting ones. For one, spawns with full random piece of gigantic mid to high tier armor, which again, getting well, armor is going to be kind of difficult for our golem buddy. So getting just, well, a bunch of them seems pretty decent overall. But also, the golem doesn't necessarily have the most ability to equip stuff. Another one that I saw that I thought was actually quite intriguing was when... Where was one? Basically, they just tend to repeat. It's basically entirely based on... Well, what the thing is. You visit the village of Shakesh, plus 5 quickness, 20% HP, and plus 3 to all attributes for nearby followers. So I assume this only applies when I'm directly controlling the robot, which would be a bit of a shame, because I assume that's just it's not all that helpful because I'm not going to be planning on controlling the golem directly for the most part. But +3 to all attributes could be, you know, reasonably impactful, all things considered. Then we can get 20 secrets, we can get 3 random body parts, which, you know, you need to have some way of getting those body parts equipped with items. I'm not entirely sure on how we're gonna do this yet. So I'm kind of leaning towards the simpler one, which is just +15 quickness when I'm unpaired with the golem, because I will, generally speaking, not be controlling the golem directly. So in a sacred ritual, you share your water with Hindriarch-esque. +15 quickness when you're unpaired with the golem. I'm gonna pick this one. And choose a Hamza, which a Hamza is basically anything that is 5 pounds or less. And let's see, which one did I want to pick? Oh, there's a lot of them that I could pick. Provides 15% reduction in action cost for melee actions, or 25% reduction action cost of missile actions, except for throw ones. Hit points, teleportation at level 6, phasing at level 10, with the Chrome security card. Don't we need this in order to get down here? No, that's the Chrome key. 25% hit points, movement speed, extra cold damage dealt. There's actually a lot of fascinating ones. I did not look at these at all before starting here. Reduced action cost for melee action with the ceremonial vibrocapesh. Could be interesting. Immune to regeneration or immune to overdosing. Which means you can inject as many injectors as you want. Which, you know, you need some in order to use them to begin with. Flawless steel cornet is 6 armor value. Plus 1000% carry capacity. If you want to fully equip your golem, because gigantic items tend to be also very heavy, this is actually not that bad, even though all of the other options feel like they would be potentially much more impactful. Let's see, what else do we have? More armor value stuff. 25% hit points with the Artsplice seed. Which one did I want to pick? I think I wanted to pick the thing that is actually not here, I'm pretty sure. +8 ego on these. Lots of them have just 25% hit points. Normality gas honestly could be quite fascinating, because this way we would have a reliable way of getting normality gas out. Well, that's if we get the 50-50 for it to actually pick the normality gas, I suppose. 800 skill points. I'm not sure how useful that will be. Anyways, let me go and grab my thing real quick. We already selected things, no? Where's the magnet? Because I just kind of thought it would be fun to use the magnet potentially for this. But I forgot about the part where... Let's actually grab the musket figurine as well. I forgot about the part, minstrel token, where all of these things could have potentially interesting implications, if you will. Can only be 5 pounds at most. Where is the magnet? Who has the magnet? Do I have the magnet on me? I don't think I do. I mean, in the end it might not even matter. Let's see what the ogre part does as well. Why not? Hey, ooh, do you have the magnet? You do not. Oh well. Again, I entirely forgot that you can just see what would happen. I figured I would have to just select what we're gonna do with these things or what we choose. Let's see, choose a Hamza. Dormant Wave Droid is what we could use here too. Psychometry at level 10 to read history of items. Which means we could also learn on how to craft them. Which is actually not that big of a concern. And apparently a lot of things that are bits and pieces have that kind of property. Where is... The hunk of cheese is 25% hit points. I guess that's probably a lot of the food types provide just a flat hit point boost. Yeah, same with the Taco Supreme, even though that's significantly more impressive. +1 armor value per fungal infection. I guess we wouldn't need equipment if we just infect the guy with all sorts of fungal infections. +4. That is fascinating. I didn't consider this. Didn't we select this one for the other part? Why can't we select it here again? Cetachrome, +2 to all stats of Minstrel's Token. Plus 1,000 reputation with robots. Oh, the figurines just give us reputation with what they represent, I suppose. Okay. The black mode is just straight up 6 armor value. Honestly, I am intrigued by the idea of just giving this golem all sorts of fungal infections, just so it would have extra armor value. But it would be significantly easy to just give it 6 armor value and not worry about the remainder, to be completely honest. Actually, this one here also just has 6 armor value, and then just give it some gigantic equipment on top of it. I'm having a hard time deciding on what I want to do. I don't think there's a wrong option. Just whatever you choose. It's also kind of funny. The vial of brain brine give carry capacity because it's a container, probably. All containers appear to do the same thing here, rather than the contents of the vial being what is at stake here. You know what? I like the idea of just giving a flat 6 armor value. That seems like it could be useful. Choose an armament. Let's see. Has every short blade skill and equipped with metachrome daggers. Oh, both of these just do the same thing. I was hoping that the extra dimensional one would be special in some capacity. But it appears it is not, so I'm just gonna choose the basic one, so we have a dagger golem. And choose an Ascension power source. We already have Cheva. And I think this is gonna be our golem. We have Bardo as the model, so it's gonna be Snapshot Golem. We choose the cloning draft, so we actually get 2 golems with 130 HP each. And I'm just gonna let them run wild and attack whatever, because we can always get them back. I think anyways. Well, we'll see how that works. Choose an Atmos. So we have an extra dimensional beings left 4 foot, which hopefully gives us Carapace at level 15. We have a Cetachrome dagger. Gives us, well, Metachrome daggers in the end. 15 quickness when you're unpaired with the golem, so both of the golems should hopefully have that. Then choose a Hamza, plus 6 armor value, and we have the power source, Cheva. Okay, let us talk with our fungal friend here, Pax Clank. Clank puff on you, later. Now Clank paws puff for Prickle's favor. I am ready for the creature to be molded and catalyzed. Materials ready. Circuits to solder. Clank stir the soup? Yes. Build the golem. You don't have enough primordial soup. Oh. Who has the primordial soup, guys? Is it still in the chest? It must be in the chest. Hold up. I forgot about that part. Clank puff on you. Later. For my next playthrough, I'm actually just going to try and make a very specific kind of golem, probably try to plan ahead on what I want to make. In this one I decided to just throw in whatever we happen to have for fun. Okay, there's primordial soup. Let's bring it over. Let me just put these items back here that I don't feel like I necessarily need anymore. I was taking most of these just to check what they could do. Alright, Back downstairs we go. Now we stir the soup. You have completed the quest, the Golem. Regain level 32. That was 40,000 experience. Bardo also gains a level, Uber gains a level, and Chewie did not. Wow. Clankster, come back 3 days and creature arrive. Now, take operating manual. I'll return in 3 days. You get the operating manual for large creature. Alright, before we do this real quick, we just see I need one more mutation point to get a new mutation. Let us check out Bardo real quick. I think we wanted to invest into Quill, so he gets one more armor value from this. And from here on out, he needs to rapidly advance Quills as a mutation in order to get any more armor value out of it. So we're gonna probably invest the rest into multiple legs or new mutations. Skill points for Bardo. I think he has everything that I really want at this stage. Well, that he can get... Oh wait, no, Lionheart. There we go. Now we can shake off terrifying effects, which we've run into last episode quite a bit. Quicken Mind allows us to refresh a random cooldown, but if there's only one ability on cooldown to begin with, we can just instantly pick, in a sense, the one that we want to get again. In this case, just don't have to wait 20 turns to control the next person's mind. Which, you know, that's quite nice. You are waiting for one more mutation point. Do you have any skills you want? I believe we were working on Tumble for you, so you get one extra dodge value. Because I think you have basically everything else. Yeah, you need 23 strength. So one more strength, which you get at level... What level are you? Next level, actually. Wait, no, next level you rapidly advance. Level 36 is where you get extra stat points. So please rapidly advance the Stinger. That would be fantastic, my friend. Hope we get there anyways. Alrighty, in the meantime, we learn Juke, which activated cooldown. You move one square at no action cost. You may swap squares with a hostile opponent. Used in clever ways, this is a fantastic ability. Because it literally is just free movement every like 20 turns. The downside is AI just uses it at completely random moments where it's largely useless, unfortunately. So we need to tell Ubu to not use that ability, to use Juke. The reason why we get it is so she can learn Tumble, which gives her one extra dodge value. That's the entire reason why I'm getting it. And now we need to return in 3 days. So let us go out and just do something for 3 days rather than just wait 3 days as we could just wait 3 days, like there's nothing stopping us from doing so. But I would like to go ahead and give the R-Splice seed before I forget about it, so we can get an Eater's Nectar Injector. And beyond that, what do I want to give you, buddy? You can have the Musket Turret figurine. I guess I mostly cleaned up our inventory. Let's actually real quick take a look at the operating manual for large creature. Authored by Pax Clank. Edited for clarity by Q-Girl. Circumstances render Jalopy unviable, so Clank and Prickles make Bioelectric Wonder to form large creature. You operate creature for spindle climb, but also walks about and crush things. Large creatures large, cannot wear gear unless gear is gigantic. Pilot modes. Large creature have 2 modes. Unpiloted creature follow you like friend, but act half quickness. Piloted creature you control like own body. To pilot, enter creature and sit in pilot chair. Control pit. Inside large creature's control pit, you and one friend fit. Do actions there, sit in pilot chair. Read manual console, access creature. Inventory via inventory hatch. Leave via exit hatch. Reshaping Nook. Prickles install Reshaping Nook in Court Sultans of Omanpoch. Go there to repair large creature or reshape it destroyed. Cool Sunslag is creature's spackle, so must have one ram Sunslag to repair or reshape. Oh, I actually forgot about that part. When pilot creature, you can recoil to Reshaping Nook, or recoil creature from Nook. When ready, travel to Spindle at Omanpoch, enter Spindle channel, engage Spindle, lock on, and climb. That is gonna be all. So basically, we will be able to pilot that big creature. Where are the others? There's Bardo. And this. Okay, let's actually briefly check out the people in here. We have Sparafusile. Somewhere, he's currently sleeping apparently. Sparafusile is a tinkerer of notable notoriety. Let's see if he has any useful mods. Transkinetic cuffs. I forget what they do again. Nothing I'm immediately interested in. And here we have Mafia. He is the general trader for this area. It is normally the guy that is just sitting outside the gate, so you can trade with him even if you don't have access to this place. And who was the other one? I think Jacobo was the other tinkerer that has a bunch of blueprints. Hopefully we get a gigantic mod. Serrated and Masterwork. You know this recipe, but we don't know Serrated. Serrated is very interesting because this has a chance to dismember opponents, if you remember. So some mecha power core. Creates a mecha power core. A hot cage of thermonuclear current. Torrent is thrust with semiconductors. There are indentations in the casing for assisted transport. Can you make a mecha yourself? I know they exist as enemies, but this kind of makes me sound like you can make your own mechanical construct. Anyways, I'm interested in the serrated mod, so I'd like to buy one, so we're gonna trade an Urberry for it. Yes, please. Serrated basically gives you, what was it, a 1 in 20 chance to dismember, unless you're Bardo, who has that chance tripled thanks to his gloves, which, honestly, what I'm gonna do is, at the next opportunity, I'm gonna give him more of these things that can, more of the gloves that just increase the chance of dismembering. More gloves, just duplicate them. Then again, he is also the guy who has the least amount of armor, so I'm almost the most worried about his defensive structure. Okay, I'm gonna briefly go and do some shopping, and then we see each other on the overworlds, unless I find something interesting in the meantime. Be right back. Alrighty, we are back here in Gridgate. So, I did buy a bunch of things. I bought some random neutron flux because I felt like it. And I found that in Ezra. Over in the 6 Days Stilt, I found another Schrödinger page for the Gyre Whites chapter, so we're gonna entangle this and get our reputation increased by 210 for Gyre Whites. Then I also bought a high capacity item mod here. The high capacity is basically, I don't know how much more capacity an chem cell has if it's high capacity, but it's a lot more than before, so that seems like a potentially useful things to attach to like antimatter nuclear cells, and especially ones that eventually I hope to find a mod for radio powered, so they also get automatically recharged by themselves, but that's not until a little bit later, so we're gonna give this over to Ooh here. You get also some random partial nanomatter assembly that I found in one of the stops as well. Then you might have already spotted the other two things that I did find along the way. One is the Kaleidospheric Krakos. I just found them randomly. Now the thing is, when something is engraved, it functionally means that it already has one of its slots occupied, if you will, aka if you want to modify it via tinkering, it basically just costs you more to tinker more with that item. Plus, I think there's like a maximum of 3 times you can modify an item with tinkering. If I'm not mistaken, I might be mistaken. Anyways, having basic Kaleidospheric Krakos honestly seems quite useful, and I'm curious whether we can tinker anything with them, so I'm giving them over to Ooh here, so we can tinker with them, and I got some random boots. They cost me 1,100 coins, or water, whatever. I don't know what they are, so we could have Ooh identify them for 66 waters, or we can just get puzzled by our boots, and we learned that these are slender anti-gravity boots. Okay, these allow you to fly, and they're slender. Slender is one of the item mods that makes an item less heavy. I don't think it's as good as Willowy, but I mean, we can also just take these shoes apart. Alrighty, So, now we're gonna dominate. Ooh. You are unfortunately not gonna get these things equipped, friend. So, what we're gonna do is we go into Slender, anti-gravity boots, disassemble them. Maybe we learn the Slender prefix. And we just get the tinkering bits. Honestly, a 7 tinkering bit is pretty good. Then Masterwork Sturdy Spacer Pistol with Beam Splitter. That's a mouthful and a lot of things on top of it. I don't see myself ever using this one, so I'm gonna disassemble this one too. And we get the 7-bit out of it as well. Importantly, that is very helpful. Then disassemble the individual pieces. All of these 9 pieces, C pieces, disassemble and disassemble these 2. And then the chairs, disassemble. And then we learn how high capacity stuff works. By the way, considering that the data disk is gone afterwards, do you consume that thing? Like, do you just eat the data disk? Kind of like in Pokemon, you eat the discs as TMs or something like that? Or do you slap them on your forehead and it gets absorbed into you? I already know nulling. Oh, right. And serrated. Don't know if I'm gonna use that. Let's see whether we can tinker on these Kaleidocera Krakos. Feathered for reputation with birds. Fitted with suspensors. If it's powered, this item is weightless, which they don't weigh too much to begin with, so I'm not that interested. Then we could also have nulling. This is mostly for a weapon. If you hold them in your hands, I guess. Sturdy. Cannot easily be destroyed. Or willowy for less weight. Not currently interested in any of these mods that we can possibly make, so not gonna do anything. So we're gonna head over to the Tinkering Tonics. We're gonna make a Eater's Nectar Injector because we have 1 Arsplice seed. And there we go, we can use that one. See what we get out of it. And is there anything else I want to tinker? Let me see real quick. What does it cost me to modify something with high capacity? I guess I don't know because I don't have anything that can be modified currently for high capacity. Slip ring. You know, disassemble this one too. Actually, take the cell out of here. Let's see. Tinkering. High capacity costs us 2 1-bits. I assume this would not actually give it the additional charge for the battery, but we would have to recharge it with, I think, 8 bits you invest for this to begin with, so not that useful, unfortunately, currently. I will need some way of getting radio powered so we have recharging cells. I guess solar powered would work as well. Anyways, that's everything here for now. Ooh, thank you for the Eater's Nectar Injector and the boots back. You can keep the Amethyst figurine if you like. Alrighty, so we're gonna use the Eater's Nectar Injector on ourselves. Let's see what we get out of it. If you remember, this thing can... Oops, excuse me. This thing either gets a +1 bonus to a random attribute or 1 mutation point. We get a mutation point. That is fantastic because that means we get a new mutation. Let's see what we get today. Yes, I want to spend 4 mutation points to buy a new mutation. Alrighty, we get... Ooh, those are intriguing options. Psychometry. You read the history of artifacts by touching them, learning what they do and how they were made. Unerringly identify artifacts up to a complexity tier of 4 and learn how to construct them. But we would need to have the tinkering skill in order to learn how to construct them. Or Force Bubble. You generate a force field around yourself, which also means we can just teleport away from danger. I'm picking Force Bubble. We now have 117 Glimmer. It's a lot of Glimmer. Anyways, this has now a duration of 52 rounds to have the Force Bubble, and I no longer need my Force Bracelet. Because if you remember, that thing was largely for, well, keeping enemies at bay. Now we can equip the hologram bracelet, and maybe I'll remember to use this one day. Who knows? Then again, it hasn't really been terribly necessary, I guess. And who wants the boots? Let me think about this. This one have 1 defense and 1 evasion, which means they are 3 less defense than the crystal boots. At least the good ones. Both Ubu and Bardo have multiple legs, so they would, I guess, get double the amount of resistances from them. And honestly, I'm mostly worried about Bardo getting murdered because... well, the short version is, he is the guy that has the least amount of defense, so I think I'm gonna give them to Ubu, just so she has additional elemental defenses. So here you go. And she actually equipped them, because her crystal boots were actually not even the good ones. But now these are the good ones. Excellent. Oh, wait, you had the dormant weight, right? So anything in your inventory also counted towards making the golem. I guess I could have noticed based on all the brain brine, but I didn't. Anyways, let's go to the overworld and see where we're gonna go, because I haven't figured that one out yet. We could actually head over to the Moonstair again, and there's some other historical site over there that we could explore. Actually, I think this one, all the way in the east, might be in the mountains. So I think I'm actually gonna teleport over to this place, the 8 Freehold, which also I entirely forgot to check for tinkering bits and pieces because, well, I just forgot. There's no because, I just forgot. Let's see real quick. Flexi Weaved, this one, the dodge value penalty is reduced. This could be good for our Snapchat friends who actually have really good dodge values. Yeah, that actually feels like a fantastic mod for Snapchat buddies. You also have 2 weird artifacts. What's this one? Dopamine synth implant, motorized threads. Okay, motorized threads, I believe, just give you, yeah, plus 150 movement speed. That's a lot of movement speed. And dopamine synth is 2 willpower. Okay, basically I'm just identifying these in case we see them out in the wild so we know what we're dealing with. Anyways, Flexiweaved. That sounds like a fantastic thing to have, honestly. So I'm gonna trade 1 Urberry for it, as I usually do. Urberries are just my general trade good for simple transactions, and it just happens that it usually works out reasonably well. Thanks, Pep. Alright, let's head over to Kirka. I have never seen Kirka hold anything particularly useful. Actually, I take a self-injector, because I can apply these to my buddies, but I can't force them to eat an Urberry when necessary. And Tilly. You have glitter grenades. I take more 5-bits, I guess. Why not? I also have the necessary water, so I'm just paying directly for it. Okay, that's everything for now. Let us head out from here. And we're trying to get over to this site over there. So I'm just gonna go straight east. And you sense a psychic presence for it this place this time, and we're lost. Well, alrighty. We already have some bad news. These guys up here can drag us over to their domain at distance. We're also having these things here. This is a coral pit. You can drop down there and there might just be random things down there. And somewhere under here are the psychic or the extra-dimensional invaders. I'm gonna go south here. Okay, we're out of the swamp coral reef immediately. I don't know if the psychic invaders are gonna chase us over here, but I'm kinda... Oh, Force Bubble is here. I see. I was wondering where my Dominate Creature ability was. Let me move release Adrenaline out of here, because I'm not really using it for the most part. It's like very specific when you wanna use it, it feels like. Alrighty. Bardo, you smell enemies, please. There's a deep slumberling and a monkey. Let's see what you smell over here. There's a... Oh, that's a lava crab, I think. This might be the extra dimensional attack here. Lava crabs could be very unpleasant for us. Is it? Yeah, it is. Oh no. Alright, extra dimensional great magma crab and Esper Stalker. The nihility of cobalt. Alright, so the problem about these guys is when they hit you, they inflict well, lava around you. That's a huge problem, honestly. Because our stuff getting drenched in lava is a problem. And if you remember, we had one of these at the 6-day still to also... I'm just gonna let it... No, it's... Oh, it's charging towards me. I need to charge it now. It's gonna go the other way. Dismember. Okay. And domination. Because it is heading right towards me, of course. What is the engagement style, guys? Aggressive, aggressive, aggressive. Alright, I need you guys to not be aggressive. I need you guys to be defensive instead. Then we run, sprint, and release adrenaline, funnily enough. Run away. Okay. We reflected the confusion. Unfortunately, some of our bodies are confused. You regain your bearings. We find biped dwelling. Okay, shook off the confusion. Bizarre contraption. A solar pumping station. Of algal water. And a flywheel at full speed. Okay. Anyways. I want to try and sunder that creature's mind, but the problem is there's trees everywhere. And if we engage in combat with these things, they will turn everything into lava. You stay here, you stay here. Where's Bardo? You stay here. I'm gonna try and lure that crab somewhere else over. Okay, actually, sunder mind from here might just work. I'm gonna force bubble. You cannot get to me, and we sunder its mind. Oh no, it has the mental mirror as well. Okay, quicken mind to get my sunder mind back online. Hello? Oh no, release adrenaline is refreshed. Okay, it's a bit of an annoyance. Oh, good thing I moved. Just made a portal over there. And another one. Ah, shoot. Oh. I'm in a random place. 17's 6 stratas deep. And a thing chased after me. This is no good. You know what? I can just teleport away from here. Let me... go back my way. No. Now the difficulty is gonna be... how am I gonna find my buddies again? Actually, thanks to this marker here, we know where it is. This is biped dwelling. You know, there's some ruins we'd like to investigate. Sure, what do we see? Green hide or Durkmas. Okay. There are hostiles nearby. Oh yeah, there he is. This guy, Tartbeard. Gonna sunder your mind. Goodbye. And there's another hostile nearby. It's a high explosive miner. Ow. And who did that? Oh, it's another Tartbeard. How inconvenient. There's another one. How many are there? Why is there so much of this scoop everywhere, guys? There are hostiles nearby. Force bubble. You can actually force bubble and leave. Let's go to biped dwelling. You spotted a Dromad caravan. Oh, nice. Hi. Do you have anything interesting? Not particularly. I would take some more solar cells, I suppose. I've been running kind of lowish on them. Anyways, I guess the crab is now gone to a random location. And it will track me down theoretically, probably at some other point, unless it is now also lost and does not know where to go. Also, there's some random life sap spats, which we are friendly with. Hi guys! I made a quick trip to a very weird location that I have no idea where it is. Welcome back, friends. Okay, good thing that I wasn't entirely lost, because it would have been difficult to find these guys again. Let's try the ruins nearby, sure. Dorkmas Point. Cool. More ruins. Sends up beforehand play as invaders. Discover bite-side biped. Alright, immediately we dominate creature to find that we're immediately being attacked. It could be the Tinkers, although they are also native to this plane, or this thing, or the crab again. My goodness. The crab clearly saw me in some capacity. What are you? Purple gel. He's friendly. He's lush, which means it's winey, I believe. It's a wine gel. Great avoider. It's just the crab on the left that's the annoyance. Let's see if we can convince it to not be mean. This time it is from the nullity of Telemagenta. Extra dimensional assassin. Okay. Gonna wait one step until it comes over. Dismember. Okay, it is actually just straight up ignoring Bardo. I don't think that's a good idea, friend. We're gotten you cleaved. It is leaving trails of lava behind as it bleeds. Bardo's way faster than you do. You can't just run away. I mean, you could, but it's really not a good idea. Okay, now it finally acknowledges Bardo, and it used the good old burgeoning, summoning random plants, and a bunch of these gorge growths. That's a really high level burgeoning, dude. Gonna take one step away. And another. Going down to the southern screen. Okay, these things are now, of course, its followers. Laser beam. It's kind of rude. I was wondering what I took 10 damage from. Laser beams. Hello. I need 11 more rounds until I can dismember you again. Let's step away from the burgeoning. Is there a... Oh, okay. That's why I can't see anything. 7 rounds until I can dismember again. You know what? If you laser, that's not nearly as bad. I'm gonna wait until you laser again, then I'm charging you. Boom. Dismembered again. More burgeoning. This guy has absolutely wild cooldown reduction. Because it just used burgeoning again and again. Okay. I just don't want my stuff to get lava covered. Up until now, we've had relatively good luck with stuff not being, like, particularly bad invaders. Like, especially the deep slumberlings, which are just permanently more or less asleep. It was quite fine, but here... Why does it say leaking? Is this a robot or what? Anyways, did you die? No, you didn't die yet. Everything is burning, so it's hard to see anything. Which, by the way, we can turn off these burning effects if we choose to do so. 1 round until I can charge again. Use burgeon again. This time, not as crazy. Whenever we don't see anything in the ground that has sprouted as plants, that means it's usually just like trapped plants, invisible things. Charge at you again. Okay, this could be a problem. You're engulfed by the tongue tyrant. Ah, this is a problem, huh? Now we need to try and get out of the tongue tyrant, so we just need to move, which means we attack the tongue tyrant. We cleave its armor. It is fine. The next tongue tyrant has just swallowed us. We are probably on fire. Yeah, we're definitely on fire right now. That's the least of my concerns. The next Hunt Tyrant has grabbed us. We just hit them one by one, I guess. Just getting handed around in a circle. One Tongue Tyrant dead. And we get slammed. Where are we? There are we. Okay, I'm gonna eat one of these ur berries. I can't break concentration in case you're curious. Or break domination because Bardo will not get teleported because he's currently being captured by these Tongue Tyrants. Another reason why burgeoning is so bad for us. Also, is anything lava covered? It looks fine so far. Okay, we're gonna do a quill fling at this level. Oh wow, that absolutely murdered the thing because we were of course engulfed by it. That actually makes a lot of sense. I never thought about this. Dismember the crab. Dismembered. Alrighty. You're still fine. You have one red hot claw remaining. Gonna flurry at you. Didn't dismember you, unfortunately. Gonna take one step away. And probably get hit by this Tongue Tyrant in a second. I'm gonna take another step away. And we are inside the Tongue Tyrant. Let's fling quills. I never thought about it, but quill fling is amazing inside of these creatures that just engulf you like that. I take damage from bleeding. Why am I bleeding? Okay, my boots are magmatic. Let me pour some water onto myself. 28 grams of water, hopefully do the trick. Let's try to... Yeah, the magmatic is really difficult to get rid of, and these boots just will continuously take more and more damage. They're currently in perfect condition. Clean them with water. You take 12 damage from lava-covered laser beam. Oh, the lava-covered is the crab. Okay, are my boots still covered in lava? Nope, we're fine. And take damage from bleeding. Do we have any bandages? We do. Apply bandages. Okay, we're gonna charge at this thing at the next opportunity. I need at least one more space to charge at it. Okay, we charge now. Hope that we hit the last claw, so it can no longer attack us with the claw, so it's no longer magmatic. And you still have your red hot claw. Gonna sprint one step northwest and one more. Because that allows me to get one step further away, attack you once, take one step away, attack you once. Oh, and we're in there. Quill fling. Quill fling. Quill fling. Red hot duckers just grab you. I didn't realize how amazing quill fling would be for this situation. Oh, it just engulfed me with these things. Also, you know what I tend to forget to do? Is I forget to take thumbnails. So let me get a thumbnail for this real quick. Because this is gonna be, I guess, the thumbnail of this episode, the epic battle of Bardo versus the gigantic magmatic crab. Because the difficulty level for this, for Bardo, says it is impossible. I'd like to point out that Bardo is doing a fantastic job for this thing being basically impossible to defeat. Because this thing is badly wounded and is about to go down with one more charge at the correct target. Well, maybe not one more charge, but we can dismember it again. And there we go. 1000 experience and a heap of lava everywhere with burgeoning enemies all over the place that I do wish we had some way of cleanly removing these guys. Anyways, Bardo just successfully did this, no problem. And this mean tree needs to go away because it just bumped me around. Red hot ducker, quill fling. if nothing else, this taught me that Quilfling is amazing against these creatures that engulf you. And I need to remember this, because if Bardo ever gets grabbed by one of them, I need to allow him to use Quilfling, because that is just absurdly good, it seems. Anyways. Where's my buddies? I don't know. And domination. We are... Oh, we're on the same screen there. Okay, we're gonna do two things. One is we're gonna make camp. Okay, I guess we're not gonna make camp. We're gonna make camp. Here we go. Choose ingredients to cook with. Just some random jerky. Wait, I'm inspired. Maybe for once I'm not gonna forget. Let's get fermented yuckweed stem and beetle jerky, because I'm curious what that makes. Okay. When you drop below 20% HP, you can't acquire new diseases. That's a weird one. When you drink honey, you get 30 to 40% max HP for an hour. Or just straight up HP and saves against diseases. That sounds like the simple and straightforward solution to me. Okay, we're gonna wait until party is healed. Just to make sure Bardo is back to fully healed. Unfortunately, allies do not automatically meditate to increase their regeneration, which would, well, speed us up quite a bit. Anyways, we survived. We didn't even go... Sure, bore. We didn't even go anywhere. We immediately leave again. Okay, we cannot go up here. This is Moonstairs. So let's go down right, upright, because we can go here. And to the right is mountain, so I need to walk apparently. So we're gonna do this. We enter this mountain area. That's just a random goat. Mountains tend to be not terribly dangerous, but this is a very far east mountain, so I don't know if that's true here. We do want to go east, so convenient that this path doesn't go east, and there's a vast animus. We immediately go back before here, dominate. Let's have Ubu try to take care of this one. Ooh. Oh. I don't know if these are gonna be friendly. There's some carobs here. This is a gorilla carob and a machine carob. Oh, and we no longer smell them. That was weird. Okay, so here we have... This is the invader, probably. I just hope these other things are not his psychic... Oh, they might be. Well... We end domination because we absolutely need to deal with that thing. So we drop the ontological anchor here. We drop another ontological anchor here. Drop another ontological anchor here. This way the armor will... or the thing will get despawned. So, here. Chewie, please hit this tree. So we can see through here. Bardo, you hit this tree. Ubu, you hit this tree. Chewie, you hit this tree. Don't attack around you, you dork. Okay. Let's see. This is just a regular old salamander. It is hostile, but not a big deal. Okay, Ubu, just really take care of this thing, please. Oh no. Oh boy. Alright, let's take a look at them. This could be dangerous. Mighty Robot Cherub and Psychic Thrall. Yep, it's Psychic Thralls as Cherubs. And Mighty Ape. So both of these have plus 20 strength, so their damage is going to be absolutely absurd. I've never fought Cherubs before, and this are Psychic Thrall. Slinth and Psychic Thrall. He's an easy target. And there's you. Okay. I have no idea how this is gonna go, but... well... I can try and run. Running and trying to take them on one by one feels like the correct choice, honestly. So I think I'm gonna teleport over here. Leave to the next screen. Oh no, not another one! This is horrible timing. Well, let's face that one head on. Whatever it might be. You sense hostility from the boar. Yeah, I noticed. These other guys are going to chase us. There's also a random cannibal. You guys can take care of the cannibal real quick, that's fine. And do we take care of the boar? Thanks, friends. Where's the other invader? I will want to get my ontological anchors back. Oh, this is a dead end. Well, my teleport is back on off of cooldown. Okay, you're fighting the goats. Oh, the dude is back. Okay, so before I do anything else, Ubu, please take care of the board so it doesn't interrupt me. I'm going to try and just nuke this guy with Sundermind. And of course he has Mirror, so we quicken Mind to get Sundermind back. Clicking here doesn't work for some reason. I need to press 8. Alright, Sundermind again. There we go. Now I'm starting to deal damage. Oh, there's another guy. What the heck are you? Psychic Thrall, Implanted Knight Commander. Trivial, it says. Still sounds kind of scary. Okay, that guy is dead. Now we just have to deal with the Cherubs. My hope is that I can, now that their main guy is down, my hope is that I can now... That's all the damage. Hopefully I can deal with them. Actually, ow! 107 damage! Jeez, dude. I wanted to take a step closer, so I would be hopefully able to dominate this guy. I'm going to Force Bubble. I was hoping he would stay inside the Force Bubble. He might not attack my buddies. I am shamed too, which means my mental stat is not as good as before. What I want to do is... Okay, we're gonna turn off the Force Bubble here. This might be a mistake, but we still have Teleport. Turn off the Force Bubble. I'm gonna eat a... Urberry. Ow! Okay. I think he stunned me. Anyways, my buddies are fighting him. You might as well join in there as well. Let me teleport to the next screen. Because, again, I would prefer dealing with them one by one. If I can arrange it. Anyways, that Quicken Mind ability we got to pick up these is fantastic. So, I'm back at full health. Let me see whether they're following us by dominating you. Wait, I should dominate Ubu. She has a better smell. I'm gonna just knock out all of the trees here, so we have a clear line of sight. Is it nighttime? It is nighttime. I need to activate my night vision goggles. I've never actually deforested just to be able to have a vision. Okay, I can still see you. This guy is chasing after us. Hopefully it's gonna be the only one. It is a robot, so I will not be able to dominate him. But he appears to be alone. Good. I feel like this is the correct way of handling this. Okay. End domination. We wanna all attack at the same time. He is actually going straight after Bardo, so I'm gonna send in Uvu. Because Bardo is the guy that he saw first. I'm gonna send in Bardo last. Can't suddenly mind. Actually, what do you have equipped? Cherubic Fist. I can't disarm you, but the Bardo could theoretically disarm me. Uh-oh. Why are you guys not attacking? Please don't murder Bardo in one hit. I would appreciate that. Bardo, move, please. Just move over there. Nine. That's 200 damage. That's half of Bardo's health gone. Right there. Force bubble. Okay. I hope this is not the real Ubu right there. Real Chewy. That is dangerous. Okay, I have to approach these guys. I cannot fight these things in melee. We're teleporting out of here. We are absolutely teleporting out of here. Also, I should give a force bracelet to Bardo, just so he has a way to get out of there too. Ezra. Oh no. Where are my buddies? There you are. Okay, let's see which one of the clones... Okay, it was not the real Chewie. But I was not willing to risk that. Okay, I knew these guys were gonna deal a tremendous amount of damage, but I was still surprised on how much damage it truly is. I need a plan to deal with these guys. And my main concern is it's a robot, so I can't sunder its mind from a distance. You can't even properly disarm the thing either. So how can I get a jump on it? Oh, I could have tried to stun it with my geomagnetic disc. That actually might have been the play. Or freeze it for that matter. Freezing and stunning. So I'm actually tempted to just go straight back there and try again, which I'm actually gonna do. It's freehold. We're going to start at the bottom center of that screen. The baboon cherub I could... Let's actually enter here. Oh, you're not healed? Well, we wait until party healed. We need to wait until... Okay, this is just a random leech. Go away. Wait until party healed. Alright, you good, Bardo? Yeah, I think he's good. Alright. Use ingredients to cook with. We make beetle jerky. I'm not inspired right now, so... Just jerky, just maximum HP is fine. Okay. This was not the screen. I think the screen where we were must be... So it was the center we entered, then we went to the right. So south is where those other enemies were, which means one north from here, two north from here should be the psychic attackers, and there's other psychic attackers. Let's wait 2 turns. Okay, no immediate force wall, that's good. Let's see whether Bardo can smell them. Oh, wait, no, that's just the noise of the sightless way. I'm blocking something. That leech was just hitting me for no reason. Anyways, they are on the west side. They might not be able to come over here. Actually, no, if you can smell them, they can come over here. Let's see. Should have given Bardo some food as well. Just a random boar. Okay, this is the extra dimensional face cannon tinker. The plane of moss green. And you are not hostile. Okay, these are face cannons. Let's charge this guy, hoping that he can no... Oh, wow. What the heck? How did you deal that much damage? 136? Heal up off the control. Oh, I think you beheaded them. Well, there's 2 more face turrets over there, but... That's a lot of damage in 3. Let's have Bardo hop back over here. And we're gonna use Ubu for this one. Ubu, you get Force Bracelet if you need it. Then we're gonna wait 20 rounds. And the reason is because I want to disarm these things, see if we can get the phase cannons out of them. Stay behind the tree intentionally. Sprint for extra speed. And then you are in dueling stance. Swipe should be a disarm. You disarm the phase cannon, turn off a checked phase cannon. Excellent. There's a phase cannon on the ground now. We're gonna just retreat until your swipe is back on cooldown. Ow. You flinch away from the energy bolt. Yep, she has really good evasion. And disarmed. Sweet. Well done. Okay, we can go and pick up the pieces, literally. Alright, we're in the north screen now, which means one higher north is where the enemy invaders were previously. This is only 6 pounds. It is nuclear fuel cell. Let me grab this one out there. It's an 8-bit too from these things. You know, there's an argument to be made that I should have let the Tinker live for a while longer just so I could farm him. But I'm not too concerned about the bits, to be honest. I just want to get back to where we were earlier, so we're gonna dig straight north. Make a little bit of a long, wider channel. I don't know if this will be necessary or useful for that matter. Theoretically, a single channel could be better for us. Okay, let's see. We are here. Okay. This is the area where the gorilla curve has to be still, right? So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna phase through there. So I'm gonna tell my buddies, you guys stay here. I'm gonna phase through this wall. We are phasing back in 8 rounds, 7, 6. Okay, gonna wait here. Think the Templar Knight might have seen me. Gonna wait until my face comes. Oh, yeah, you saw me. Let me sunder your mind. Your mental reflex mirror reflects the attack. I'm not sundering its mind. I don't know why. It's very inconvenient, but you're afraid of me. You were afraid of me. You also shamed me with your words. I can berate you right back, dude. Swipe. I mean, what do I have equipped? It's a dagger. This one gives me teleportation. I'm not gonna equip this. I'm gonna try and dominate you. There we go. Got you. You have literally nothing equipped. Well. Oh, and you also don't have a... Huh. You have Rebuke Robot? Okay, I'm a bit worried that if I walk away, the Gorilla Cherub might come over to me and hit me and I'm not gonna notice. I don't want that to have happened. So... I guess I'm just... You have absolutely nothing equipped because you just are a psychic thrall that spawns with nothing. I'm just gonna try and hit you. Your natural armor might just be stronger than my pitted dagger and weak strength. But you're eventually gonna get you. Yeah, okay, that was not too difficult. Again, we're gonna wait until healed. We're no longer shamed either. Take out a tree so I can see past it. Hi, there's this guy. He's rated as trivial. I don't actually know what Slynths do. These are like plant people, right? Can I dominate you? Okay, you can dominate them. What do you have? Just regular humanoid body. And nothing to speak of. I guess that's just a Slynth. I should have checked its base stats. But it appears to be just as weak as the other guy. presumably psychic thralls just don't spawn with any equipment, so if the enemies normally rely on having good equipment, weapon stuff, well, they just don't get that here. Alright, there's the monkey. Okay. So here's what I plan on doing. You can... Why are you running? Oh, you just... 282 damage. You can dominate the creature while you're phased. So you can't hit me while I'm in phase. You can try, but you're not gonna succeed. And I'm gonna try and dominate you. And I successfully do so. You have 60 strength. That is absolutely terrifying. Your mental defense is just average, I guess. But holy moly. That is ridiculous. It does seem to have dark vision. Yeah, it has night vision. So, let me go and see who's gonna win. A mighty cherub monkey or a mighty cherub robot? Which one do you think is gonna win? Wow! You hit for 270 damage, and the mighty robot hits you with 244 damage. I think the person who attacked first is gonna win. You also have 500 HP. Boom! 1000 experience. And that is fantastic. Quite simply, because I can sunder your mind. Gonna make sure that I can see you when I stop controlling you. Because you're gonna regenerate HP currently. And I want to be basically phasing again. Gonna sprint, so I get away from this thing a little more quickly. I didn't even check whether it has 100% movement speed. I'm going to sunder your mind. 43. Yeah, we're gonna be good. Okay. Oh, these kinds of enemies being able to be psychic thralls is absolutely terrifying. And that just might have been one of the invaders that we encountered over there, so there could be more. But these were absolutely the most terrifying ones, so yeah, we just need to be smart about things. I am invincible while out of phase. Oh, okay. I think that was reasonably successful. Let's dominate Uber again and check over to the east. Oh, there's just a random salamander here that prevents me from auto moving to the east. Now there's no more. Let's see. Okay, there's a bunch of Templar squires. Yeah. Sahari Sunwell, sword. I think that's just a random occurrence that these happen to be squires. And he's walking into the group and he's dead. These guys just stand no chance against Uber. They are trivial compared to the others, I think. I believe all of these are just squires, so... Oh, yeah, you could have a random grenade that might be theoretically threatening, but practically not really. Alright, just some more these, and I think that's everything. Alrighty, we're good. Ah, well, we're gonna dig straight through the right. Make the channel to where we wanna go. Because if you remember, it's been a while, we were trying to get over to this historical site. I believe we're currently in the... Yeah, we're in the east quarter. No, 9th. What's a 9th? Anyways, we are in the eastern location of the current parasang, which means one more step to the east. And we are theoretically on top of this historical site, which is in the center. Okay. I'm going to intentionally just walk over there instead of... We could just more or less quote-unquote teleport over there through the overworld. But I'd rather have a way to survive. Visit as a Kazobal. Alrighty, so here we have these tarnished chrome walls. These are much more difficult to mine through. And historical sites are always occupied by various random creatures. Let us see what we find here. Ooh. And they're hostile. Okay. Uggleswolf. Narama's wife clan. Okay. What's the reputation with those? Naramas. wife clan. Oh, that's super negative. Okay, we're not gonna be friendly here. Okay, I think you're just a creature with lots of natural weapon. You're what the people that worship the gods turn into, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, this is just more of you. None of these other ones are hostile, so they're not part of the Narama's wife clan. There's a bunch of gunslingers in the northeast. And there is an annoying fly. Ugglefly. I believe these can inflict monochrome, but they also shoot lasers at you. Not dangerous, but, well, Ubu has no way of fighting them if they're flying. Which is a bit inconvenient. What I can actually do is I can go down the stairs and hope that this thing is trying to chase me. Okay, another invader. Okay, the fly did in fact chase me. You're lost. Okay, let's take stock. What do we see here? I think the invader is over here. It's just a regular old invader with a Dromad caravan trader as a psychic thrall, which bit of a shame, but nothing dangerous. Here we also have an ant queen. This is one is gonna spawn a lot of ants, so we want to knock her out as quick as we can before she can do so. Alright, we are good here. Let's see if these gunslingers are hostile. They are. Alrighty. It's just regular, yeah, mysterious gunslingers. Trivial, it says. They are just shooting things at us, but, you know, not much they can do about things. It's a wet giant beetle nest. There's just some random fresh water right here. Alright. There's also a bunch of turrets over there. The funny thing is, turrets can also be part of a clan. So I think I just hinted that water there. Ooh, there's an Amosad and a Enigma snail. Hello. Okay, so it's a psychic thrall, so I think normally these guys are scary because they have a Vibro Kopesh equipped, but this one does not. So we don't have to worry about him being all that scary. And he's already behind. There's a Dromad caravan guy. They keep switching places. Okay, Enigma snail here. Physical feature of perplexes. I should have kept my stinger paralysis for this one because it's gonna confuse me probably. Actually, let's see. Do you already have... Yeah, you have Iron Mind, so you can shake off confusion. Let's hope that you don't have to. Wow, immediately shook off confusion. And the stuff behind us got confused, so I think they might be moving randomly, so it's only 1 in 8 chance for them to attack us. Okay, 800 experience. There's a Dromad caravan guard. Mysterious gunslinger decides to go into melee with us. You know what? Swipe at you. Gunslinger tries to attack us. We take 2 steps back, so we can only be attacked by 1 enemy at a time. There's also a Sleetbeard. Are you another thrall? No, that's just a regular Sleetbeard. Okay. And it just turned everything into cold ice, and it's getting attacked now by our enemies as well. These caravan guards are pretty sturdy, but not particularly dangerous because... Well, actually, no, they do have a weapon equipped. Because they are just the subordinates of the Dromad caravan guard that is the psychic thrall. So they basically are not attached to the psychic invader. Get frozen. Ubu has really good temperature resistance, so she's not getting frozen. So I guess we just attack this guy, and 1 caravan guard down. Oh, there's a freeze cannon. Somebody had a freeze cannon, so maybe that's what the frozen stuff was too, not just the Sleetbeard. This is a bloody mess over here. Just gonna swipe at you so you have no more weapon. Probably. Are you? Okay, that's actually just a random... But we are friendly with those, so we don't have to worry about them. Anyways, there's a ton of items on the ground here. I don't think I care about any of those, although... funnily enough, the Skulk Injectors, I never actually really paid them much mind, because I just don't like temporary buffs. This one gives us +3 agility on the ground. We might as well use it. We also got Burrowing Claws. Why is everything blue? That is an inconvenient side effect of the Skulk Injectors. I was not aware of that. I just wanted to have the 3 agility. Swipe at the turret. What kind of turret were you? Laser. So probably have disarmed it. Okay, I don't like this color scheme at all. This makes it really hard to tell anything apart. Not a fan. Can you disable this? There's options for many things. Skulk. Is it this one? Display modern visual effects? No. Why is it on the Skulk? Okay, I guess I'm just gonna send in Bardo after this. As soon as we clean up most of these guys. Gonna go and swipe at the thing behind it, which appears to be a rocket turret. It is no longer a rocket turret. Okay, let's end domination. This is hard to see anything with. Good job, Ubu. You did really well there. Gonna dominate Bardo and just not use a Skulk Injector. My goodness, that looks absolutely horrendous. I can't tell anything apart anymore. It's a random chest here. Thermoelectric wrist run. Actually, these are the ones that I was thinking about. These give air cold resistance. Let's equip this. Wait, why was the link unequipped? You have many arm slots. Oh, wait. He also had a bunch of ontological anchors. I didn't realize that Bardo had a bunch of these. Let me equip the links again. Oh, these gave 1 defense if you have 1 equipped in each arm slot. These ones always gives the 8 cold resistance, so I feel like just having 8 of these for 24 extra cold... Wait, no, 32 extra cold resistance probably is the way to go, because 32 cold resistance seems way more useful than 1 extra defense. Anyways, we just step over the fresh water, don't even care about it. There's the Dromad Caravan. Dude, unfortunately, is the Psychic Thrall, so he's hostile. And he has absolutely no equipment, so he gets absolutely bloody murdered by Bardo. So let acid cell. There's something else here. Oh, when I'm standing, apparently. Is a scoped sturdy chrome revolver. Let's see, that's why we didn't recognize it. Ubu at this point is kind of falling pretty far behind in terms of raw damage output compared to Bardo, I would say. Because Bardo's ability to just dish out damage with axes is crazy good. So we might want to invest into axes with Ubu as well. Like, I like the idea of her having a long blade to begin with, and her just using that instead of anything else, but it is honestly kind of just not as strong using long blades, it feels like. I don't know how viable long blades themselves are. Maybe they are really good with single weapon fighting. Actually, we could do that. We could go into single weapon fighting with Ubu instead of anything else. And have her main weapon just be her stinger, with the extra chance to hit with it. And also, that means an extra chance to paralyze. And maybe give her 4 shields to hold. Actually, in this case, we don't even need 4 weapons, I would say. We could even equip something else on the back for her. Okay, this bat is not hostile. I'd like to point out, this poor Saltback. lost a lot of limbs in combat. He just got absolutely murdered. Okay, there's a fire ant queen. We're gonna try and take that one down as soon as we can. Everything is stinky around here. The door broke down from the corrosive gas. Okay. Looks like we're mostly clear. And there's not much of a reason for me not to just continue exploring with Bardo. I only just now remembered that I didn't even explore the surface. Hi, there's another ant. Let's do our exploration, because now there's no more enemies, we can actually do that. Oh, you're just grabbing all of these items. What the heck did you pick up, buddy? It's another weird artifacts. Flaming crystal battle axe. It's not a flawless one. If it was flawless, we might as well just equip it. I'm gonna just drop this. Then again, this... wait, give me back. Crystal battle axe. This one is also not just regular, so might as well equip the flaming one here. Because I guess might as well drop this one. Oh, you picked up all of the... okay. The auto exploration just picks up all of the guns. Which, you know, is great normally, but in my case, I don't really want that. Drop the chain pistol. I think the light rail dismantles into good items, but I'm not interested in the bits, fortunately. Sorry to anybody who is looking for all of these valuable items. For at this point where I am in the playthrough, it's just not all that useful anymore. Okay, let's continue. No psychic invader for once. Okay. That gunslinger is no more. That gunslinger is no more. That fly is no more. There's a fire ant queen. I should have gone after that one first. Before she spawns like 100 little ants. I didn't actually check whether the fire ant queen might be a member. Of the Narama's wife clan around here. I'm slipping. Okay, there's a lot of fire ants around here. Okay, the fire ant queen decided to join us directly. And it's not gonna be any less anytime soon, is it? At some point then, we'll probably want to go through my equipment and repair it all to perfect condition again. I assume that will cost me a bunch of tinkering bits to do that, or maybe just water if I repair it at a vendor. Which might be the sensible way to go about things. Haven't contracted any diseases, so maybe these are not the flies that can do that. Oh no, there's another nest over to the east that I missed. The one in the southwest doesn't appear to be active yet. For what it's worth. Something on the table here. Nothing interesting. There's a lot of dudes here. The nests are also moving because friendly enemies can swap position with other friendly units. So I think that's what's happening there. Well, that's kind of curious. You cannot switch positions with turrets, but you can absolutely switch positions with friendly nests. It's a bit strange that one works and the other one doesn't. But that's how it is. Let's clean your items. Because might as well... ooh, books. Grab both of these. More books up here. Open. It's a bit weird to phrase it as opening up the bookshelf, but basically anything that you can interact with that has items inside is just a container. So it makes sense in that context, I suppose. Alright, Old Exploration. Pick up all the books. Not interested in the items, thank you. I guess there's another reason why I might never end up using more Skulk Injectors. Maybe I could apply them to my allies to get extra chance to hit. That might theoretically be helpful. Ow. It's just young ivory for impalement. Also, you cannot make a camp. Is there a camp anywhere here? There's not. Is there a camp up here? There is. Let's go to the campfire real quick. And we're gonna choose to cook with lignin and starch. Wait, that's Bardo. Bardo doesn't have lignin and starch. So you just get Edgerk Insider. For quickness. It's not much quickness, but slightly more than before. Okay, this appears to be largely everything here, so let's go downstairs. We have 460 more turns of dominating Bardo. That's a lot of dudes, but nothing dangerous, except for that dervish over there. Let's see, what do you have equipped? You have a battle axe, so that means you can dismember. And he does have the full entourage of abilities there. Oh, they just murdered him. How convenient. Are you Naraman's wife clan as well? No, it's just random goat folk. Okay. Quillflings. Honestly, Quillfling dealing pretty substantial damage at this point. The main reason why I'm not allowing Bardo to use it is because he will just continue to use it, I think, every turn instead of attacking, which most of the time against regular enemies, single target, it's way better for him to just attack. And importantly, the main reason why I'm not allowing him to use it is because it hits... While it actually does not hit allies, I'm pretty sure, it will hit items on the ground, so he can just absolutely demolish anything that's on the ground, which could be irritating at times, I would say. Okay, we are getting somewhere. Also, it's nice that the bookshelf gets destroyed first and then the books get destroyed. So I still have a bit of time. I should have picked up these bandages. But now I just want to take out beetles first. There's a lot more to the east. They're just mostly small fries, honestly. So, let's end domination and go downstairs ourselves. I do want to check out the full surface as well, I think. But not right now. You take the laser pistol. Why did my cactus pick up a laser pistol? Buddy, clean all your items. Go down the stairs. Alright, we know there's just a bunch of random little annoyances, and I'm gonna allow my friends to just go wild. You can engage aggressively, you engage aggressively, and you engage aggressively. Oh, right. Ubu, calm down. Ubu is going absolutely wild because she has digging claws right now, so she can dig through the underground. That's a lot of dudes, guys. I can try to freeze all of them. May work with more or less success. I'm very much on fire. I don't see where I even am at this point. Where am I? I'm right here. Okay. Try to hit the fire ants first and the flies. And as usual, AI control cactus, including enemies and allies, will always target the creature that they first see. So chances are decent Bardo is just going to awkwardly maneuver until he can very specifically hit the enemy that he is targeting, ignoring all enemies along the way until, well, he gets to where he needs to be. At least Chewie, with her Sundermind ability, will be able to just Sundermind from afar, and it's not a big deal. Okay, speaking of Sundermind, let me just use this on the Fire Ant Queen. Did she die? No. I think my concentration keeps slipping. I thought damage alone was not enough to make my concentration slip, but maybe I'm mistaken. Anyways, we're in the middle of some corrosive gas, and it's not getting any better anytime soon, is it? Also, the higher the concentration of corrosive gases, the more damage it starts dealing, so it can actually get dangerous. Like, sure, these enemies right now are not particularly dangerous with that little bit of corrosive gas generation, but I'm just gonna go back upstairs. And we wait like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 100 rounds. 200 rounds. And then we go back downstairs, waiting until the corrosive gas dissipates. Well, at least some of it dissipated, because that could have been a bit dangerous. Alright, I think all of the Ant Queens are dead. There's another nest over here. Okay, let's wait until the gas dissipates, because it will eventually. There's like 500 rounds or something. Not quite 500, but a lot of rounds. We pick up the chairs, because of course we do, and now I'm carrying too much to move, because we pick up all of it. Ah, it's a pistol. It's a Masterwork Slender laser pistol. I'm just gonna drop that one. This is an onboard recoiler. You imprint this implant with a location and recoil back to it. Oh, interesting. It's not useful to us, because that is for Trukins and the bionic arm implant. Okay. I guess these must have just been a random chest that got destroyed. What did you pick up again? A laser pistol with electromagnetic shielding. You know, I'm happy to keep that one. Because electromagnetic shielding is something that I would love to learn for my friend. Oh my goodness. Drop all of the this is the part where I would love to have another friend that cannot equip weapons like this. So I can just pile it all onto him. And I just realized we do have one waiting for us back at the crit gate. That actually would be interesting. You know what we're gonna do? Here's what we do. Do we have another recoiler to imprint? We don't. Okay, I'm just gonna continue exploring then for now. Oh, hey, there's a random beetle. A bunch of random beetles, because there's a nest that we didn't clear out. Alright. Continue exploring, grab the books. Yeah, I'm carrying too much to move. Also, I think part of why I'm carrying too much to move is because I am butchering all the beetle stuff. Alright, Siri. I just hope you don't have... I might just leave Chewie behind and pile all the things on her, because a lot of these have good bits to disassemble. Oh, wait, you were equipped with this thing. Right, this gave you willpower. Okay, I'm gonna tell Chewie to... Well... I don't know. I guess I just hope she doesn't accidentally hit one of us with those random weapons that I just gave her. Okay, nowhere else to explore. Let's go downstairs. Actually, we want to check with Bardo first. Dominate creature, Bardo, let's go down. That's exactly why. That's a lot. That's a lot of fire and queens. Oh my god. That's gonna take a while. Is one of these a psychic thrall? No, that's just workarounds too. Okay, this weird squid thing, I have no idea what it can do. Oh, it can confuse me. Okay, wish confusion wouldn't. Okay, confusion is one enough. You're in perfect health. You're slimy, salty, extra dimensional plasma jelly. Okay, let's try to dismember you. Was I successful? I don't know. Did I hit? You're in perfect condition. I did not hit. Let's quill fling. I don't know what this thing can do. We are currently flaming. I think that's from the end, not from you. I need to see whether this thing can actually hit me. You take 21 heat damage from this thing. Oh, this thing does deal heat damage. Flurry. Cleave to a bunch. Oh, holy crap. Bard is already low HP here. Let's sprint away from this thing. He is super on fire. Let's pour like 30 drams of water over yourself to cool you. My goodness. Well, I'm also in control of you. You drink an urberry? Eat an urberry. Actually, just eat 2. I need to get more of for these for you. Change, cancel domination. Let me give you a few more. My goodness, that was a tremendous amount of damage there. Bardo's low defense doesn't help, I suppose. Okay, unfortunately this thing does not appear to come up the stairs. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you guys to stay, you stay, you stay. And I'm gonna go down via phasing. Or not, I didn't phase. Okay, I'm gonna actually force bubble here, so it cannot come to me, and let's see if I can just sunder its mind. I can. And it's dead. It's that easy if I just sunder mind. Okay, something is destroying my force bubble, and I'm not sure what. Maybe I didn't have a force bubble there. I don't know how it works properly. I've not had force bubble for long. Let me just wait. There might be another Esper assassin. Let me turn off the force bubble. Just wait. Okay. That's terrifying. Doesn't hold up. Blaze injector. This gives you 100 heat resistance. So I should have used a blaze injector for this purpose here, so he wouldn't take the heat damage. Okay, I don't see any other Esper invader, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna check once we. Okay, maybe he's just taking so much damage from all the heat. What the? You beat the fire. What the hell? Pour on yourself all of it. He was just like 900 degrees. Eat the blueberry. let him drop way too low there. Okay, these are just fire ants. And if they stack their fire damage, I think that's just what they do. Let's have him meditate and heal. Okay. I think it wasn't necessarily that jelly thing that did that, but the ants just absolutely love setting in fire, and that's a big problem if you have not 100% fire resist. We have 36 heat resistance. Yeah, okay. Quilfling. Hit this fire ant. Hit this fire ant. We're at 500 degrees Celsius. 200, 170. We're good now. We're no longer on fire. Quilfling. Something leveled up to the east. Quilfling. Hit this guy. Try to step over to the fire ants. Quilfling. Hit this fire ant. Hit the fire ant queen. She's dead. Quilfling. Okay, that... If I'm careful, this works fine. I was just charging into the middle of low-level creatures that I thought was fine. And my goodness. Gives you a lesson as to low-level creatures. They can absolutely still murder you. So this area on the right side where I just let my companions let loose, that could have gone really, really south as well, in hindsight. But also, turns out we were fine, I suppose, in the grand scheme of things. Right, we also got a bunch of beetle jerky and fire and caster paste, which is nice. And I'm apparently also hungry, so let's just cook something with that beetle jerky. Just for maximum HP. And continue exploring with Bardo. Guys, where are you? Oh, I told you guys to stay, I remember. My bad. Let's get the others too. You come with me, you come with me. I hope they fix that bug soon where you can randomly lose connection with your allies and you have to more or less re-recruit them. Because right now, I'm not doing more certain shenanigans because I'm worried that that happens again. Anyways, we're slipping on the slime all over the place. Hooray. Okay. Bardo. You're just the best one for this job, honestly. You just deal so much damage. There's just a single fly. Okay. Oh, are you legendary? You look slightly different. You are! Ptesape Fatronea, legendary Uglefly. Loved by the Naramas wife clan, hated by the Hindran, and hated by Barathromites. Oh, hated by Hindran of Bela for selling a map of their vaults to adventurers. Are you the one that stole their relic? Because I have actually never managed to find that relic. Also, apparently I missed you. Dismember. You have sleep gas. And lasers. I'm gonna step around here, wait until your sleep gas dissipates. Okay, we're just gonna have Quilfling twice, I guess. Alright, Hindran of Bela like us more, and Barathromites love us even more. Okay. I think that was everything here. Let us see. Okay, there's a cybernetic card wedge, which means this is the last floor here, and this is a very interesting one. The Strange Shank of Ekazobal. It's a short sword, or a short blade weapon. 10 penetration, 1d8 damage, so actually not the craziest. But it also grants us teleportation when equipping this. And this is actually a special kind of dagger, because you don't equip this in your hand. The way you equip this thing is by equipping it on your wrist. So effectively, what we can do here is we can have, let's say if I get a bunch of metamorphic polygel, I have an additional person that could now get the activated ability teleport. Also, you have grenade. Let me just drop this, so you don't actually have that. Yeah, basically. Considering this is a short blade that goes on your arm, we could have our allies spec into short blades for doing even more damage. I think Chewie might be the prime candidate for this. Give Chewie like 4 of these, spec her into short blades on top of everything else she already has, and she's just going to absolutely demolish everything. When did we get an Ether's Nectar injector? I must have missed that one. That's pretty good, because that's once again a random mutation. And as usual, I am somebody who absolutely loves piling up advantage onto singular characters, which normally would mean I would give it to my allies who are intrinsically already stronger than I am as with my character. But because the nature of this game is that if my character dies, the journey is over, I am very much incentivized to give all of these good items and stat advancements and random gains to my main character instead. Okay, Chewie, you get this legendary thing for now. Then again, it would be nice to have one of these on each one of our allies, just so we would have teleport on everybody. Then again, technically speaking, they already all have teleport. I guess practically speaking, that's not really true, because they only have teleport while I'm in control of my own character. Wait, no, they don't, because I'm wearing a different headgear. Okay, so everybody gets teleport through this thing. Wait, that means I can get teleport through this as well, if I multiply this thing. I think that is actually a pretty crazy good idea, isn't it? I'm gonna grab a bunch of metamorphic polygel, get all of my buddies this thing for teleportation, and give it to myself, because Desiccated Shield of Nak, what does it do? It gives me 2 willpower. It's not that crazy useful. And I would be able to equip any weapon, because I would no longer be bound to equipping this dagger here anymore. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. On to the next episode, I will be going for, well, checking that out. As in, try to get a bunch of metamorphic polygel, get a bunch of these wrist daggers, because that also means we have a higher level of teleport on top of already having or gaining teleport from it, which means our teleports are going to be nice and accurate. As you can see, Chu is already happily using this all the dang time, because she has really good willpower to reduce the cooldowns. So, we're going to briefly go and explore the surface here, because while it is rare, it is entirely possible that there could be another legendary item on the surface. So I would like to find those. Oh yeah, Chewie can take care of the flies. I can also take care of the flies. Well, there's at least books, so that's already pretty good. It's a gunslinger, and he's not gonna survive for that long. Just gonna let the other guys do that. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Oh, I think Bardo slotted a ammunition thing into his... a cell into his flaming axe. Because I'm pretty sure that should run out of charges sometime soon. Maybe not yet. Maybe I'm a bit premature on that assessment. But I do know allies can, in fact, choose to replace batteries in their equipment. It's another thing there. And another one there. Bonk. Nothing of note. Bunch of beetles. Ebony Durkmas location. Okay. The books are definitely quite nice. And because I don't want to lug around books with me all the dang time for everything anyways, we're gonna briefly head over and deliver these immediately. Because I think that should also get Chewie close to a level, or already get her a level. Alrighty, that's everything here. Let's head over. Okay, 2 parts. Once we go over to Joppa. Joppa. Here, I always like to clean my bodies and my own items, because my goodness, we were running around in goop and slime. I'm sure the villagers don't mind some random liquids entering their vine weaver water. Anyways, that's one. Actually, while we're here, check Argive whether he has an item mod for radio power. That's what I'd love to see. You have a random weird artifact. What is it? A reactive cranial plating. What's it do? You cannot be dazed or stunned by kinetic effects. Okay. By kinetic effects being the key word there. That's fine. Let's head over to Stilt Grunts. Deliver all my books. I'm not gonna bother shopping. I'm gonna do this later. So, who has books? You have a bunch of books. Gimme. You have a bunch of books? No, you don't. Do you have any books? You do not. I will clear up their inventories. Yes, give all the books. Here you go. 9,582 experience. We didn't level up. I'm pretty sure Chewie should be really close to level up at this point. Oh, she already got it at some point. Huh. Must have been while I was controlling Bardo and the game didn't give me the prompt for it. Why is your movement speed reduced? Oh. Wait, I know why. You equipped the heavy tank weapon. Right, that's why I need to clear out. Anyways, new mutation for Chewie. Let's see. Clairvoyance, freezing ray, and light manipulation. I would love to have clairvoyance on my main character, because this would give me the ability to just literally uncover the entire map. Freezing ray or light manipulation. Light manipulation on with Chewie's high ego actually would be pretty good. This is the one type of range attack I don't mind my allies having, because it hits like a truck at a great accuracy and distance. The main downside is that I want Chewie to be running into combat melee and stun enemies, so this is kind of why I'm probably going to be choosing clairvoyance, honestly. Just purely because this allows me to control Chewie and check out the entire map, and she's going to just laser enemies instead of charging into combat. Probably. Freezing Ray is a physical mutation. It can freeze enemies, but it's a physical mutation, so it is not modified by her mental ability. So it would need quite a few mutation point investments for it to start being good. And while it is technically really good to have, because freezing enemies is fantastic, it is quite a commitment. Am I willing to take that commitment? You know what? Sure. Her hands, feet, or face. I love the idea of her just spewing out stuff from her face. Just basically spitting out frost. I don't know if we need to remove the polyhedral rings in order for it to be available. Because technically speaking, this is now where the things are, right? I guess I'll see if Chewie ever uses it. Anyways, Did any of you level up in the meantime? 3 mutation points. No, he didn't. Also, I forgot to check skill points. So, actually, considering the wrist weapon, we might want to spec into short blades sooner rather than later. I was gonna give you... You already have Duke. I think I was gonna give you Tumble for that 1 extra dodge. Maybe we should immediately spec into short blades instead. Because I think you are done with cudgels entirely, yeah. Oh, by the way, we can teach other people non-linearity for precognition, but none of them have precognition anyways. But it is now available for skill points, even though it was not previously. Which is kind of an interesting quirk of that. Anyways, I think short blades is the way to go for you now. Short blades, short blade expertise gives her +1 to hit with short blades. We unlock the category. We can also get... jab is a... You make an offhand attack with a short blade, and you immediately make another attack with that same weapon. Or whenever you make an offhand attack with a short blade. Oh, so basically you just attack twice whenever your offhand attack triggers. Which is... Well, the arm is technically an offhand weapon. So just attack again, but... Well, actually, let's just do this. We're just gonna start speccing into short blades. Fill these all out with short blades, aka this thing exactly. This feels like one of the better legendary or unique weapons that we could find. Oh yeah, we also have these, I remember. Okay, that's that for now. Let us head over to welcome the Golem into our ranks, I suggest. So, teleport. Oh, we have 2 pistols. What are these? An overloaded willowy laser pistol with electromagnetic shielding. Overloaded, I think, makes it perform higher, but it also requires more charge. Yeah, this item has increased performance, but consumes extra charge. Generates heat when used, and has a chance to break relative to its charge draw. Can be scary, but I don't know how good it is or how likely it is to break down. Genuinely, no idea. This is a masterwork scoped chrome revolver. Okay. I'm gonna clean up my inventory soon. But before this... Crit gate. Let's visit Pax Clank. Your golem is ready for use. Both of them. Snapjaw golems. Emboldened and unpiloted. Wait, one of them is not... does not have the unpiloted trait. Does that mean you're fully functional? Magnetized clay is knit together by circuitry that traces colossal and familiar features. The tall forehead, the outstretched legs, and the eyes full of wonder. A bright mixture of primordial soup and cloning draft courses through his glass arteries, and in soft light his posture evokes the presence of a snapjaw feeder. Diamond-like metachrome limbs are sculpted in the way of the short blade, and in a position of prominence on his body, he bears the sacred amulet of a data disk. Sure. 2 golems, each with 1/3 HP. Space-time vortex at level 20. Ah, we didn't get the good one. Which actually means I need to tell you guys to not be allowed to use space-time vortex, because that would be a horrible thing to do. I'm sad you guys got the space-time vortex, but wait, why is the plant moving by itself? Hello? According to Vulcan, I was ignoring, but your words rasped my soul, friend. Okay. Hi, Pax Clank. Do you live in Gridgate now? Clank live! Tragedy of Jalopy invite Clank to this dim candle space. Clank softened stone floor with plushes. Dust shelves of boring jars with happy spores. Breakers look at it. I love that he just calls Barathrum prickles. Anyways, we have golems now, 2 of them. And one of them apparently is not unpiloted, which is fascinating because that means you should move at normal speeds. Again, they have half speed normally. Let's go upstairs. They have half speed normally when moving. Yeah, the other golem is just moving at normal speeds. Huff. We can trade with it, and we can give it all the things that I wanted to give my other buddies. Look at this. He cannot equip them. Isn't that wonderful? That feels like such a weird thing to say. Let me see. Are you... No, you have nothing. That feels like such a weird thing to say, but it is genuinely great that it cannot equip basic things, which means I don't have to worry about it. You know, it's like even like 2 ore berries. I don't need to worry about it equipping things that I don't want it to. This one gives you, what, just 3 willpower. Yeah, we equip this one on you. Can actually equip 2 of these for 6 extra willpower, theoretically. Now I think about it. I might go on the hunt for a bunch of metamorphic polygel, honestly. Anyways, we have golems now. We're gonna bond with these golems and then eventually continue with Barathrum's quest. Bonding is the concept of... These guys are... Actually, can I dominate them? Subject verb insensible to your blandishments. No. You cannot dominate them. Which means if I want to grab them... Let me real quick make sure. Here, you have nothing equipped. Give the golem all the things. You don't need these anymore. Random chem cells, floating low spheres. And also golems can... Well, they normally have a tremendous amount of carrying capacity. Okay, end domination and check Ubu's equipment stuff real quick, just in case she picked up anything that I would like for her to not have. She has the extra dimensional forecoil helmet. Bunch of random things. You're not even using your ceremonial vibro capesh. That face. You have the nano neuro animator. This tattoo gun is marked as important because you need it for a quest. That's okay. Okay. Just piling up everything onto you. There we go. How much do you think a Snapjaw Golem can carry? Well, let's take a look. We cannot dominate the golems, but we can... Oh, you're emboldened. You're unpiloted. I'm actually curious whether it's gonna get the unpiloted trait when I leave. So we can enter the Snapjaw Golem. You sense a psychic presence foreign to this place and time. Wait, inside my golem? Wait. That's a problem. Hi. I'm gonna force bubble. And I'm gonna sunder your mind. Oh, shoot. I didn't even think about that part. This could happen, of course. I'm gonna continue sundering your mind. Oh my goodness. Where am I? I am frozen over there. And he just multiplied himself like crazy. I'm gonna phase. So he cannot hit me. Hope that this thing is gonna take them up. I'm going to activate a blaze injector. think he just teleported outside or something. I should have. Okay, we're gonna try and reach the exit hatch over here. Take one step to the left. Another one. Another one. Oh. It has time dilation. Okay, at least it doesn't seem to have mental attacks. I'm gonna go and use the exit hatch. Exit. Good God. Let me teleport out of here. Let's teleport to it freehold. Force bubble off. Everybody here? Hold up. Wait, how am I supposed to deal with mental invaders inside of my golem? I just wanted to show you on how we can pilot the golem, but my goodness, this is a problem. Let me have my allies. You stay here. Chewie, you stay here. Uber, come over here. You start to cool off. Right. You stay here. Where's my golems? Okay, this golem here is just stuck. He's overburdened. Oh, that's why you're stuck. You're overburdened. That's very interesting. I wonder... Anyways, I'm gonna phase and enter Snapshot Golem. You're out of phase with the Snapshot Golem. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, I guess we're gonna wait until phase is back off of cooldown. Wish me luck. Enter. Hi. I'm gonna phase and try to... This is very inconvenient. You guys are gonna destroy my golem here. Why is there 3 anyways? Are these 3 different guys? There's a homogenized soupy. What do you mean? Did you make a clone of yourself? Bubber? Burr. No, these are 3 different guys. My goodness. I'm gonna phase back in 6 rounds. I'm currently phased, which is why... I don't... Uh-oh. 2 space time vortexes come into contact and explode. Good thing I'm out of phase. I have absolutely no idea on how to handle any of this. I'm gonna go back outside. Are you damaged? You're injured. Yeah. I mean, I suppose that makes sense. Huh. I went into a random vortex. Hi, and there's the dudes right there. Wait, that's good. At least one of them is over there. So he got sucked into the thing. I'm gonna try and sunder his mind. Let's see if I can hit him. Just stay in the fire to keep sundering your mind. 206 damage. Cumulative. Oh, my golem is actually attacking there. Hit this guy. Wow! 66 damage? I didn't even get any equipment, it just dealt that much damage. Okay, if in 5 turns I'm gonna get my Quicken Mind. Ow! I take 21, 22, and 22 damage from a laser beam. Force bubble. Now they're gonna attack my golem. My goodness. They have the worst kind of abilities. Random teleportation into random locations with these portals. Duplicating themselves, so all of them can do that on top of that at the same time. Eat another berry. On the bright side, this golem here is the one that's overburdened and has all the random equipment. This one here is probably gonna die. But honestly, that is actually okay. I'm gonna quicken mind, trying to get my Sunder Mind back. Excellent. Alright, which one are you targeting? I'm hoping that we got the main guy, but I don't know. This guy's wounded. I think it's this one. Yeah. I'm gonna Sunder Mind of this guy again. You're level 39. Hooray. Inspiration. Abound. And he dissipates into ether. Well, this might not have been the main guy. Two space-time vortices come into contact and explode. I don't know where my other golem is. I hope I will be able to recall him. I'm gonna shove my other golem out of bounds here. You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna teleport away from here. Let's teleport back to the It Freehold. Replace the cell to solar cell. Activate. Bye. My goodness. Okay, I think the other golem might be dead. But you're the guy that has all the random nonsense enemies inside of them. Can I use an salve injector on you? Does that work? Apply to... Yes, it does. So you heal a lot. I thought you had a lot of carrying capacity, but maybe I overdid it a little bit with just giving you all of these things. So give me these things back here. Can you move? No, you cannot move yet. How about now? Nope. I just wanted to show you guys on how golems work. Then we get this kind of nonsense. I'm too heavily overburdened. Okay, I only need to give you 4 weight worth of things. This is 3, 2... 5 is fine. Yeah, you're still overburdened. Well, need to enter again. Ah. Oh no, you're not gone. I was hoping you would be gone. Okay, we're gonna face and sunder your mind. Ah, shoot, he has a reflector. Quicken mind. Sunder your mind again. Ah, why did you have the duplication thing too? I'll face back in 7 rounds. 5. I need to get to the hatch. So I need to go at 3, 2. Okay. And go 1 more round of Sunder Mind. You're already quite injured. And exit we go. Okay. I'm going to just wait until my cooldowns are no longer on cooldown. Enter again. Hey friends, which one of you is damaged? You're fine, you're fine. You're fine, all of you are fine. That's actually very inconvenient. Phase. You guys flying? How do you fly? Oh, you have gyrocopter backpacks. Crystal greatswords too. My goodness. Guys. Sundermind on the guy, I think it is this one. Of course it backfires, quicken mind. Sundermind again. I'm lost apparently. I'm lost because I went through a vortex, I suppose. Okay, I'm facing back in soon. They just stunned each other. Just gonna wait one more round, 6 rounds. Okay, this is the last guy. And you're stunned. I'm frozen solid? Not anymore. Hi. Let's see. This thing gives me teleportation, right? I could equip my sword instead. Oh, you're flying anyway. I can't hit you. So I'm going to menacing stare at you. I am overwhelmed with terror. Self-discipline. No. I already have that one. Maybe I can get something more useful in the meantime. Long blades. I'm using a short blade right now for what it's worth. Ah, this is so annoying. My combat freeze. Stop. Oh, he's shooting lasers at me too. Freeze. You're fleeing from yourself. I don't want to flee from myself. Okay. Oh, he's still flying. He's frozen and flying. Still flying. That is impressive. Can I do anything about that? Well, I have a lot of pistols and stuff. Jacked face cannon. Wait. Doesn't that mean it phases the targets it hits? I don't want to do that. I was about to say that seems like a pretty strong weapon, but I don't want to use this. Also, he has the laser ability, which means he has a chance to reflect lasers, so I don't want to use lasers either, so I actually just want to use projectiles. Funnily enough. Can I ontological anchor you so you can no longer fly? It's probably natural wings, honestly. I'm gonna still drop an ontological anchor, hoping that he can no longer fly up there. 4 turns until I unlock. I'm just gonna freeze. It's not much damage. But I feel like... Let's see, Sunder Mind is gonna probably get reflected again. Your concentration slips, you sunder your own mind, indeed. But we can quicken mind immediately to try again. Ha, there we go. Got him. My goodness. Give me my anchor back. Let me turn off the fire over here. Can I turn off the fire? I cannot go out. Game doesn't let me go to the left to turn off the fire. Just wait until it stops burning. Maybe that's just my life now. Okay. I fended off the invaders. I lost one of my golems because of it. Which means I need to go and grab Sunslag. Anyways, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to pilot. Sit in this seat. The Snapshot Golem is not operational. Ah! I need to figure out how to make it operational again. I'll figure it out. Okay, everybody. It was a mess. That is probably the worst time to get Psychic Invaders in any capacity like that. That's just ridiculous. So that's it from me for today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening and for lurking. I hope you enjoyed your stay. I hope you enjoyed being around, and well, hopefully until next time. I hope you enjoyed Caves of Cut, because this is just madness. Bye bye.